Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're painting a dramatic and dreamy scene on a black canvas, towering cliffs on both sides, deep blue water flowing between them, and a small sailing boat gently moving through this quiet passage. I begin by using a dry sponge to apply soft taps of white paint to the top part of the canvas. Next, I mix blue with a little yellow and a touch of black to create a deep, rich blue. Starting from the bottom of the canvas, I cover most of the surface and blend upward. With gentle back and forth strokes, I smooth the water and darken the edges to give it depth. To the same blue mixture, I add a touch of black to deepen the tone and a bit of white to soften it, creating a beautiful range of cool, misty shades that naturally build depth. With this new gradient of colors, I begin shaping the cliffs, slowly, layer by layer, almost as if they're emerging from a soft morning haze. Each time I add a little more white, I use that brighter shade to paint the distant cliffs, allowing them to fade gently into the background. Lighter tones help them appear farther away, giving the landscape a sense of space and atmosphere. This gradual shift in value helps the viewer feel the distance. The far cliffs look softer and quieter, while the closer ones will later take on sharper edges and darker tones. Using a smaller brush, I begin pulling thin vertical strokes from top to bottom to form the basic texture of the rocks. These gentle strokes help define the natural flow of the cliff surface, almost like the lines time has carved into the stone over thousands of years. I vary the pressure as I paint, sometimes pressing a little harder, sometimes barely touching the canvas, to create both bold ridges and soft, delicate grooves. Now I mix yellow, red, black, and a touch of white to create a warm brown and use it to highlight the cliffs in the foreground. sharper contrasts, and stronger highlights help bring them forward while pushing the background cliffs further away. The key to all of this is brush control. Keep your brush dry with only a hint of paint on the bristles. When the brush is nearly dry, it glides lightly over the surface and automatically creates those broken, textured marks that mimic real stone. I repeat the same process on the cliffs on the left side to balance the composition, making sure both sides share the same texture, lighting, and sense of depth, so the entire scene feels cohesive and naturally connected. I create the reflections of the rocks along their length using a back and forth brush stroke from top to bottom, and on the other side, I blend them out. I do this for each rock according to its shape, but with less detail and softer edges. Then I add thin horizontal strokes across the water to show gentle movement and the soft glow reflecting between the cliffs. Now it's time for the main subject, the sailboat. I sketch its basic shape, then switch to a liner brush to add all the delicate details. The ropes, the edges of the boat, and the clean lines of the sail. With a brighter color, I add the subtle ripples formed by the boat's movement, bringing life and motion to the scene. Finally, I refine the last details and bring the painting together. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next painting.